Where do we go?
Go to the electronic resources here.
Like 电子资源。
Yes, and then 英语学习资源网。
Yes.
Okay, then you will come to this screen.
That's a beautiful chart.
Yeah.
I love this chart. Yes.
Our staff put it together.
Yes.
And then
Shout out to
the list go down. Yes,
Oh.
please go down. Okay, and here is a list for cover all the self-learned material with different database, and you can access. However, if you access at home, probably you need to use a connect from off-campus.
校外连线。
Yeah, 校外连线 because with that you will get authenticated.
Yes,
to access the system. So this is a concept of library without wall.
Without walls.
Yeah, you say wall, right?
Yes.
But we say library without wall means there's no boundary there, and you can access from home.
Yes.
To learn yourself.
Different from when you had to go to the language center.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the library in order to access those material. You can access at home.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
So maybe we should spend a little time talking through some of the resources before we take
Maybe you
over.
have experience.
Yes, indeed, I have. So students, I would particularly recommend if you are a day-to-day user, so on a daily basis, I highly recommend the 空中英语教室, 彭某慧英语每日频道. They're actually the same thing, right? I understand that you go into it's the same thing, but you can access, and this is really extraordinary. You can watch their program, and that's not very common. Normally you have to watch it on television, or you need to go and tune in at a specific time. But here you can watch it free of charge. Let's Talk in English, which is basic level, studio classroom, and advanced. And they cover all kinds of topics, all kinds of interesting things. Daily life, basic society, all kinds of genres like culture, and science, and technology. So many things to explore here, and you can watch them by yourself.
Yes.
You can watch it, and that's something that I grew up with.
Nice.
That's something that I didn't have when I was younger. So that's if you are a daily user. So if you want to improve your English on a day-to-day basis, you can use this system. So I highly recommend this system.
Yes.
A lot of students need to take some standardized tests.
That's right.
You needed to take the TOEFL.
TOEFL.
Was that a good experience for you? I had to take the TOEFL as well. So
when you enter the graduate school, you have to.
Well, yes, I will have. Yeah. So how was that experience for you? The TOEFL. Do you remember? Good experience.
Okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I remember being really scared. Actually, really scared taking the TOEFL. It is now administered by computer. You do everything by computer. You have to write, right? Back in the day, you had to write. Now it's the IBT, so it's the internet-based test. So you have to type everything. Okay, and it's actually a very scary experience for me.
Yes.
But here in our library, we have an easy test platform. So we like to, so the first one, IBT 托福模拟测验. So just log in using your library login information, yes, and you can take a mock IBT test, and it will look exactly as it should look on the day you take the test. And so that's a very good way of practicing. Yes.
And TOEFL as well.
Yes, and TOEIC as well. Yes. So IBT is TOEFL, and then TOEIC is another test. So 多益990, right? So lots of things you can do. 990是 the TOEIC. So you can also practice here using the easy test platform, and so the library provides these resources.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. And so students, there are so many things that you can do. If you have a question or a comment or a suggestion you want to give to the library, 馆长在这里. she will respond to any suggestions that you have. I've personally used these. They are wonderful. There are books as well. Are there any questions or comments from the audience?
There's an answer from a student.
Yes, there's an answer from a student.
I think he or she.
He or she.
I don't know.
Can we see on our screen?
Her name or his name is Xie Hongping.
Xie Hongping. Okay, Hongping, thank you for watching the live broadcast. And what did she say? Let's say.
She say I have to go to KJ in elementary school, and she say KJ is a full English class because I asked her what KJ is.
Yes.
But I still don't know.
You still don't know. Okay, but anyway, Hongping, thank you so much for watching our live broadcast. But
that's her answer.
Her answer is the teachers are foreigners. So you prefer having a foreigner teacher to teach an all English class. I guess that's what she means. Yeah. What do you think? Did you have a full foreigner? Did you feel that there's a difference? Foreigners.
He.
Oh, it's a he.
He.
Okay, he. Excuse me, he. Yeah. So did you have do you think that there's a difference if your teacher is a foreigner in English, only environment, as opposed to people like us, people like us, yeah, who students know we speak Chinese. Do you think that makes a difference for students?
I think that will make a difference.
I think that makes a difference.
Yeah.
In your experience, have you had to struggle with communicating with foreign teachers?
Yes.
Yes.
That's very true. See, my English is not very good, as good as some others. But when you want to enter a graduate school, you have to talk to your advisor.
Yes.
In order to know that the professor know what you like to learn and what kind of program that the graduate school can give you, the department can give you. So you need to communicate with the advisor, your advisor, in order to get some information from them and let them know your strength or what you need.
Yes. Yes.
So I think that's very struggle for me because I just graduated from the university and this is my first time to communicate with a foreigner, and I have to speak in English and tell them all the things I never thought about.
Right.
And I have to translate that into English in order to communicate with them.
I had the same experience. I had to speak some German when I was in Germany, and I had to communicate. Like it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
But see,
sometimes.
they understood because they know that you are foreigners.
Yes.
So for them it took a lot of encouragement in order to talk with them. So they understood.
So they understood.
Yes.
Hopefully, yes. This is our experience as well. Yeah, your experience as well, students. Okay, so when we come back, Professor Lin, we will talk about more about your work at school and also your experiences, and we'll talk more about your experiences with students and how they operate in your classes, in English classes. Okay, so we will take a break for about 5 to 10 minutes. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with Professor Lin. Thank you very much.